Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I just felt the need to discuss goals and why we are always comparing ourselves to other people. We're feeling less, down, depressed, anxiety, feeling all these different type of emotions because we have not been able to experience the things in life that we, feel entitled to or just feel like we should have in our lives. So, one thing that I've noticed is that we glamorize our goals. So, for example, we think having an apartment and like seeing all these pictures on social media of people, entrepreneurs showing all their product and how much they're selling, we look at that as like, we always look at the end results. Basically, we never see the hard work that it took for them to get where they are now. So we start comparing ourselves, but it's like they took, that like you don't know how long it could have took years for this person to build up clientele. It could have took years for this person to be able to afford this beautiful house that they just bought. And so we glamorize these goals, and so we start daydreaming and thinking about them, but only in the light of us having it. We don't really glamorize or like think about all the hard work, the late nights, the tears of freaking stress and anxiety, or trying to get people to believe in your dreams. Like, we don't really think of that. We just see the end results, and it kind of can cause a problem mentally in our minds, because then when we don't receive what we want as fast as we think that person received it, then we think we're not on the track. We think that things ain't going how they need to go. We start doubting ourselves. It's easy for us to doubt ourselves because one thing's for sure, our mind will start thinking thoughts, and if we dig into those thoughts that are negative and start believing we are like less of a person, we don't deserve this life, or we are unsuccessful, then we will start like feeling those emotions, and then you will start like day by day doing things that doesn't really result to your goal. Or you could be a person that's like, hey, I need to go and get out and do some things so I can get up to these goals, because I don't want to be nothing less. But sometimes all of that can be stress. Like you can be stuck in between, like you're kind of lost, confused in life, and you want to be successful, you don't know how to get there, you don't know what career path you want to do. That's really something that I struggle with. But you just gotta keep living. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. So like I was saying, we glorify things. But sometimes we have to take a step back and ask ourselves, whatever we're wanting and asking God or manifesting, whatever the case may be, do we really want to put in the work to get that? If you want to be an entrepreneur, are you really ready to like go out and like basically get people to like your product, get people into what you're buying? Draw people into you. Are you willing to do flyers? Are you willing to, post a lot about your product? No, not caring whoever gets mad because you posting your product 10 times a day. Are you willing to, are you having a support team? That's really another big thing. Do you have the support? One thing I feel like, to me, everybody has to have a good support team. Nobody cannot do everything on their own. This is my opinion. Nobody can do everything on their own. You need network. You gotta talk to people to get you into other people's ears. You need somebody behind your back supporting you. You need to have people who specialize in these things and really care about what they like do. Really love what they do. Because you're not really gonna find anybody probably who's going to be as down, as eager and determined for your goals other than you. But you can find people who enjoy what they do in life and like bring them into your team. I would say everybody needs to look out for is just not just glamorizing and looking at the end result, but can you do what it takes to get to that end result? Anyway, Will Smith said this thing where he was like, you have to stack a brick each day, and eventually you will have like a brick wall. So, which it resonated with me, because a lot of times we just see the brick wall and we just like, oh, I want that brick wall. But you gotta, lay a brick down day by day. So meaning, do something little each day to reach your goal. So like, if you want to be a positive person, each day try to think of something positive, or each day write down what you're grateful for. Like, find little things each day that you can do if you want to be a fashion designer. You know, not write out, but draw out some designs that you think are amazing, or draw out each day. And, like, eventually, things will come together. You know, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you run into. You never know what can happen. And then eventually you're like, whoa, I'm at this goal that I had planned, like, you know, back in 2 years ago. And here I am. A lot of times I think we focus on time, and it gets to us because we want it in a time zone. But we really all just have to let time go. Like, we cannot, like, what God has for us and the time He has for us, we just cannot force it. Like, even if you do try to force things, like, sometimes it destructs, and then you have to, like, start over again. Make sure you know what comes with what those goals are that you want. Sometimes we glamorize life, and we think that once we get these certain goals accomplished and we're flourishing in these goals that we always wanted, that we will feel different, we will feel better, we will feel happier. And then when we get to those goals, it does not give us those happy feelings. It's because we glamorized it. We glamorized it to think that us having these materialistic things, or these things that we thought that would make us feel better, but then we get there and we don't feel better, because a lot of things are within us. You know, we have to be happy within ourselves. You know, we have to heal our traumas and heal from relationships or whatever that happens in your life. You have to heal these things, and then you have to, like, speak positive, and you have to, you know, spread love. You know, we think that these goals will make us, you know, happy, and a lot of times it gives us a happy moment. That's really what it does. We have these happy moments in life, but it does not keep us happy for a long period of time, because eventually everything becomes the same. Like, not the same, but everything becomes neutralized. You just start to get used to that blessing, and now it's like you're looking for the next blessing, for the next moment to be happy for that period of time. But you really have to find happiness within yourself to really just broadcast a good feeling that you really want in life. You just can't just want things and think that these things will happen and then it will give you these happy effects. Like, they can happen, but that doesn't mean that you will have that, you know, happy effect for a long time. I think that we all deal with thinking the things that we want will make our lives better, and sometimes it's really the inner work that we need to do that will make our lives better. I'm not telling you not to glamorize your goals. I'm just saying to make sure you know that it's more to your goal than just the outcome that you feel, this feeling that you think you're going to have when you get this goal or stuff like that. Like, you know, it's work, and it's like putting effort into whatever you want and not giving up even when you want to give up. And I seen another quote that was just like, marriage is hard, divorce is hard, being broke is hard, being wealthy is hard. You know, choose your hard in life. You know, a lot of times we think the cons in life is really hard, but the pros in life can be hard too. Like, being wealthy, you have to narrow out who being fake. Whichever hard, you have to pick the hard that you want in your life. Don't think just because, you know, people who are rich and they got this business and they, you know, getting these luxury cars and houses, that they just, you know, they're living life, don't get me wrong, but they had their moments in life where they felt exactly how you felt, but they kept going. So, you know, you just gotta keep going. You will get there. I made everybody who's watching this video reach their goals, and keep going after their goals. Really, just don't even just always focus on the end results. Let's focus on laying a brick at a time, man. Thinking of a goal that you need to do that can reach whatever you want, and just doing that for the day, then the next day doing that for the day. Just focus one day at a time, because once you look back, one day you're gonna look back like, dang, I got everything I had wanted. You know, I think we have to just stop thinking about the time zone and how another person is living that good life at the moment. Well, not at the moment, but they're living that life of the goals that they wanted. But, you know, you have to water yourself. The grass can be greener everywhere. But if you ain't taking care of your grass, then of course you're going to look at their grass. But you have to see the effort that they put in to make their grass green, you know? So yes, I just wanted to make sure everybody knows these are some of the things that, I kind of think about to help me understand that, sometimes you just have to break things down and just, because I'm a person who has to break things down so I can understand. And so I kind of understand now why people say, you got to put in work, or don't just look at it as, oh, I got this and the third. But can you also look at the fact that I had to do this, that, and the third? I had to lose time with my family. I had to lose time with my kids, or whatever the case may be. Like, look at every aspect of your goals. That's really the main gist of this video, is to look at every aspect of your goals and make sure that you're really wanting this. Once you decide you really want this, take it day by day and break your goals down, and then just do something day by day to reach your goals. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about who else grass greener, because yours really growing. Yours really growing. When you do something each day to reach your goal, your grass really growing. You might not see it, the roots growing though. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, okay? That's about it for this video. If there's anything else you would like me to talk about, please tell me down in the comments. Other than that, thanks for watching my video.